Okay, so, hair in my face. Hi guys, Noelle Rose Anderson hyphen Kale, sending you the love. DanceWarrior, hashtag that. And we're doing a little promo series to get you back into physical shape and to also spread a good word of freedom. So go get your COVID shots. Come on guys, no excuse. Anyway, we want to bring you real freedom in many ways. You know, some of us have not been exercising in the past year because of everything that's been going on. We've kept in pretty good shape considering, because at any point in our journey we got out of the vehicle, even if it was at a gas station, we did our plies. Oh my gosh, my ballet teacher would be so proud of me. And I'm sure you guys can just pull tapes anywhere and see that, and plus we video record it too. So I just want to show you a couple quick little I guess it would be terminology for those of you who don't know anything about dance, gymnastics, athletics, or something like that. So, in modern dance, you have things called inversions, and also in yoga, what does it mean to invert? To be upside down. I guess that's the best way to explain it. And there are ways to attempt doing that kind of move. And usually in modern dance, you go into the floor, not on top of it. Gymnastics is usually on top, and you springboard off of something. So I'm not a gymnast, but being a modern contemporary dancer, also ballet as well. But mostly for modern and contemporary, you have to be kind of athletic and do some gymnastics, which I do know how to do. And I want to show you just definition, and show you how definitions matter in executing it, not to kill somebody, to do something, and how the attack is. An attack in modern dance is how you approach the movement. So watch, this is very light and airy. That's a very light and airy attack. But this, very strong, sharp, sudden, and that's another kind of attack, and it's usually used in modern and contemporary dance, right? So let me show you a definition and show you the differentiations between going into the floor versus on top of the floor. Now I'm going to do an inversion, and if it looks like hell, I'm sorry. Take these shoes off. So, hopefully my knees won't be bent. I'm so out of practice, but I'm getting there again. So in an inversion, what you want to do is you want to go into the floor. Do you see how I'm doing that? I'm not going like this. That's legitimate for gymnastics, where you go on top. So you start, you go up and down on top. But when you move into the floor, you come from within your core and you push into the floor. And they do similar things. So I'm going to do an inversion, and then I'm going to do like a cartwheel or something so you can see the difference. So when you do an inversion, what you want to do is go into the floor, and I'll do it very slow first, and then I'll do it, I guess normal speed is what I'm trying to say. And you go like this, and you push in, and you use, both instances you'll be using the floor to push yourself from gravity in a sense, and it takes a lot of strength. So normal speed, and that's legitimate, that's speed too, but usually when I do choreography, I like to do it at that kind of a speed. How was that?
Good.
I landed a little funny, but, so you see, I went into the floor, right? Now going on top of the floor, I haven't done one of these in a while. Let's see how I do. Okay, this is a cartwheel, right? And you go, how was that?
Good.
So I went on top of the floor. I'm out of breath. So anyway, that's just a little demonstration. And when we do warm up, and I teach class at the beginning of most of my rehearsals when we're actually going into our shows and stuff like that, we'll do inversions, like, you know, we'll go across the floor and we'll do things like this, right? That's a little bit of, not quite an inversion, but you get the idea, right? Another form of inversion. Hold on, girls. Let's see, what can I do in here? I don't have a lot of room to demonstrate, but here's another form of it too, where you can, you know, you can make different shapes with your legs. Let me see if I can do it in here, right? And go like that. You could also do it on top of the floor, but that's going to propel you That's going to propel you over. See, another reason why you go on top of the floor too in gymnastics is because you're going to use it as a springboard, and that's going to break you from gravity and get you someplace else. Not that an inversion won't do that, but you see the different power. When I did the cartwheel, it kept me going in that direction, and it's really hard when you see gymnasts. They're going and tumbling, and then they bounce back and they change direction. It's actually very hard to do because you know inertia, right? You just stop, and that usually like what happens in a car accident, and then nothing. And for a human body, anything, because you're going and propelling in one direction and then it's change. Like, let me show you this. This is like a switch, right? So if I'm leaping and I'm going this direction, but I switch that way. Let me see if I can get airborne on this. And you change direction. I'm still headed this way. You saw that, right? My body is facing this way, I'm headed this way, and I switch back, my body's still going in that direction. So to turn around, stop, and go that direction, very hard. And I don't profess to be proficient at it. I've seen a lot of gymnasts, so when you see them, they're tumbling, and then they bounce back and you go a different direction. That's skill, people. But there are different things you can do and shape your body, your legs, and everything like that when you're performing. But that's just a little tip today. And since I'm a dancer and I have a flair for performing and demonstrating, because I'm also a teacher as well of the arts, I thought it'd be kind of an exciting little thing for me to combine, like I usually do anyway, but combining like wanting to get support for us trying to bring you real freedom. So there you go. I hope that was fun. It might have been more fun for me than you guys. I don't know. Anyway, sending you the love. Keep a stiff upper lip. I know it's easier said than done. You've seen me screaming and crying. This is not easy. It's not easy for anybody. And I don't want to have a woe is me stance. But the fact is, we've been treated very, 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 very badly. And I want to give everybody the opportunity to, let's go in the right direction. Okay? Yeah, it takes a lot to stop. As you can see, I demonstrated that. That's also why I do these things, to demonstrate to you a visual so it clicks for you. And then go the right direction. But isn't that also too what repentance is? Not to get religious on you, but repentance, to change, to not do whatever that was either hurting somebody or even yourself. So you're headed this direction and it's the wrong direction, you want to change course. You actually have to do something very proactive, because once you get something going, it has that build-up, that speed. You actually have to stop. And it's very difficult for us to have airplanes and rockets. That defies physics. It has to lift away and break from gravity. Not an easy task, so it's pretty amazing what human beings can do. Anyway, there you go. Peace. And be good to yourselves and each other, and us too, okay? We want to win, so let's do it, okay? Ciao.